Beast Alliance Rhinox is very, very good. Now, I wasn't really expecting these figures to be like anything special, but honestly, I'm very surprised. First off, the alt mode is very simple. It looks like the Rhinox model. I don't really have a full look at the model because the movie is not out yet, but from what I've seen, yeah, it looks pretty good. And all around, it's very stocky, doesn't really have a lot of kibble, and looks great with the other Battle Masters. I definitely think this one looks more like the movie than Cheetor does. But then we get to the alt mode, which is very good. Now, I've always been a fan of the Battle Masters and the blast effects, all that stuff, so I personally think that this pulls it off way better than those figures ever did. And it looks great all around, nice bulky weapon. I know this is more meant for Rhinox, the figure, just so he could have his machine guns, but hey, if you give this to any figure, it looks great. I plan to do a custom with this, you guys will see on Twitter in the future, but overall, I highly recommend this figure. I honestly give it a 4 out of 5, it's very good. Is it just me, or has Skullcruncher been everywhere lately? Like, he's been in the RIP Comics, Cyberverse, he's in the new Earthspark show, and now he's going to be in Rise of the Beast. I mean, his Times of Turn figure did get me back in the franchise. So this figure is very good. I was probably the most excited for him because I wanted to make a custom out of him, Croc's Battle Master. And I think this figure is good. The only problem is it has some QC problems. As you just saw, the tail sometimes doesn't like to plug in. But overall, in alligator mode, it looks great. And then with a very simple and fun transformation, we get this awesome gun. Now, I personally think this gun looks really cool. It honestly really reminds me of Inferno's gun, the ant. And I think it looks really cool. I mean, it definitely looks great in other bots' hands. And, you know, when you get some blast effects or, you know, Megatron's fire effect, it's going to look great going along with that. So, honestly, I highly recommend this figure. I definitely prefer it over Rhinox. So maybe like a, I don't know, 4.5. It had better QC, maybe a 5. Battlemaster Cheetor is the last figure I need to look at. And this figure got some problems, definitely. I mean, Battle Masters are not perfect. They're small-scaled, simple figures, and I think in the cheetah mode, it looks pretty cute. I mean, it comes with the nice little cheetah body, has some nice little shoes, and all around, it's a nice-looking mold. I mean, I definitely feel it's like the most dynamic looking out of all the other ones. You could definitely get poses out of this, but you know, it's not as good as the other ones. I mean, I think the other ones just look better and like their colors match very well. The gray center doesn't really look good. And then we get to the alt mode, and you know, this would be really cool. I think it looks pretty decent actually. But the thing is, it's a sword, but you can only hold it as a gun, which really stinks. I mean, the sword looks nice. I definitely get now why they had to do the gray center, but the fact that you can't hold it like a real sword just really makes it lame. I mean, look how it's holding in Breakdown's hand. Like, it looks very weird. But overall, I'm actually pretty satisfied. I hope we get more Battle Masters. I haven't heard any leaks about them. But Cheetor, as of now, is my least favorite. I definitely got to give him at least like a 3 out of 5. Sorry, Cheetor. The others are better. Hey guys, so I have a semi-big announcement to make. So I have started a Patreon. Now, I've had this Patreon for maybe like 2 years, but I've never really announced it because I didn't really know what I wanted to do with it, like the type of content I wanted to hold on there, and you know. But now I finally made one, and I've made 3 tiers for you guys if you guys want to. Of course, you are not forced to do this. This is only if you have the extra money or if you want to support the channel. Now, my first tier is the core class tier. Now, I named all my tiers after Transformers classes, so we got the core class tier. That is basically simple one. You get your name in the credits. This would be for bigger projects like stop motions, but also my reviews. So you'll get your name in the credits there. After that is where it gets juicy, is the deluxe class tier. You have your name at the end of the video. You have access to fan polls. So, like, I'm going to host polls on, like, what I should review first, opinions on things, stuff like that, and you will have early access to my videos. Now, sometimes my videos are up on YouTube at least a week early or something like that. And then for the Voyager class tier, you'll have more access to things, but firstly, you'll have your name in the credits, fan polls, early access to what figures I'm going to review. So it's like you'll know what I'm going to review like weeks in advance, finished videos, and access to my scripts. So that would be things like upcoming stop motions, canceled projects, etc. So like I said, these are all just a way if you want to support the channel. These are all optional, of course. You do not need to do these. But if you want to, that is completely fine, and thank you if you do. But if you want to help this channel out in a free way, you could click the subscribe, notifications, whatever all these YouTubers like to say, or you could join the Discord. I just made a new Discord for the channel, and it's been pretty popular, and it's been very nice. So if you guys really want to help the channel, you could do any of these, but like I said, it's always up to you. Now have a great day, guys, and hope you all have a good one.